This is hard to talk about. So there's this quirky thing that was hindering my learning of watercolor. That is having my color touch on the palette, or going to grab a different color and then contaminated my well or my pan with the old color. It's just, I couldn't get over it. I hated it. It interfered with my momentum because I'm just careful. Ooh, the colors should not mix. Should stay clean. My palette. Sure. I've had this palette for years, and I've been so focused on keeping it pristine that I barely use it. So why even mix colors? I mean, surely all these serious brands spend so much research and time in producing amazing colors, and they are. Like, when I use them on their own, they're crisp, beautiful, fresh. Like right here, using some Winsor Newton. I think this one is a light red, light cadmium red with some, I want to say this was Hooker's Green, but who remembers? But on their own, very fresh, very crisp. But watch what happens when I mix them on paper. As it starts mixing on the paper, it creates this beautiful mix. Both colors get muted. Red and green are sort of opposite on the color wheel, so they kind of neutralize each other and tend towards brown, gray. And you can vary how much color you drop. And then watch what happens if you mix them on the plate. You can start with a 50-50 equal mix, for example, is what I'm trying to do here. And it gives this brown, greenish brown, reddish color. It's hard to describe, but it's very unique. And also, the color might separate on the paper, and it just sets a different mood. You can drop in more green or more red and keep changing that color. So it gives a lot of variations. I use these same two colors to doodle maybe a rainy scene with different variations of red and green, and I added a little bit of blue for the background. Isn't it fun? So back to my conundrum with color mixing. What I found myself doing is using a million gazillion palettes. And I'm not even going to show you the plastic ones, but this is what I end up with. I'll show you. A million palettes. I put a little bit of paint, and then I end up not using all of it, and then I'm so nervous about wasting that it just lives in these little plates forever and ever and ever. I mean, I end up using them again for a little bit, but this is just too much. I'm running out of dishes in my kitchen. I've learned to embrace this, and I don't let it stop me from the joy of watercolor.